I know. It's kind of weird. Mainly for you, I guess. Direct link is, you're the only one that's gonna have like a direct link in your inbox to this one. I don't even know what to say. If that was you, if that wasn't you, formally, informally. I'm so pissed. These crackheads from time to time, way up there by the roundabout, way over there by where they park, they'll cock their head out of their car window and yell something and then take off. And even if I did walk over there and ask them, oh no, man, no. But you've been on my mind a lot lately. And not just for the obvious, I guess. That was something I wanted to try with you. It was actually supposed to try it with her. The one who's got my back. In a weird way. I don't know how else to word it, dude. There's a lot to explain that I can't. There's a lot that I want to put on ease, I guess. I'm not tipping people. Like, it's been on my mind a lot that I guess certain individuals believe that these Facebook posts or videos are like secret messages somehow. And then all these little minions are, you know. No, sorry. There's a lot happened today, actually. I've been in like comatose mode for a minute. Oops. The microphone's on the bottom of the camera. Sorry, I'm just gonna have to tilt, otherwise you won't be able to hear me. Tilt. Get it? Taylor Swift got it. Where are you? Barely. Couldn't even see it. I think I had all that equipment from film school and I never used it while I was there. Couldn't come up with any ideas. Now I've got like freaking Armageddon catastrophe on my hands here. I don't know. I began this thinking that I was going to have a lot more to say. And then as it started to come out of my mouth, I'm like, maybe not such the best idea. Excuse me, I totally just cut that corner. I got so mad. Been mad at a lot lately. So, it's a lot to take in. I don't know what exactly was going through her mind. Brief explanation, I guess, give you a quick 360. There's one that goes here, you see the bottom of my stick, and then that one, the one that's fallen over, is, scarily enough, representation of yours truly. Oddly enough, though, because this isn't explanation, the last time this thing fell over on its own, got a really cool story behind it. Back over here a little ways is where the catastrophe started. Pointing with my stick. Where's my stick? Oh, selfie mode. There we go. So where you see the end of my stick pointing, so this little worm of a human being, Tim, decided to set up shop along with all these other heroin addicts, Tammy, and she had another boyfriend at the time. Now she's with that disgusting Goblin Dave. And then way down the other way, it was Jimbo was up the ways a little bit more, and then Mike, that blonde goblin swine, started chilling out in that camp. But anyway, it was Tim. He was the one that parked right here, right across those trees. And I think certain somebody came wandering down the sand looking for me, and if she had just kept going another 30 feet, she would have found me. Instead, she found some disgusting tweaker that they do weird shit. Like, see, got back to camp after like a little vacation, and there was like this giant pile of kid crap right here. Kids' clothes and kids' books and kids' toys. disgusting. And then, of course, for like 2 weeks, I'm getting like glared at by every mom in Lompoc. And they just tried that again. It was like a big pile of toddler clothes in the bushes right in front of my camp. On top of that, we got a black crackhead girl in a camp right in front of my camp. She's the lookout for Negro. Negro's the lookout for swine. I don't know. I don't know if any of this information is helping you at all. It's got to be helping someone, though. I got to keep these videos short. I do this every once in a while just because maybe something I don't even realize that I'm saying makes sense to you. And you're just like, wait, this, that, and the other. Of course, you could be watching this and go, what the fuck is this goddamn crackhead talking about? If that's the case, you're in a lot more trouble than I think, Ma. Because there aren't too many people that can pull off a moxie like that. It's hard to describe. It really is. It's a thing. It's like when you're sitting on the couch trying to enjoy TV or eat and something's bugging you. You can't enjoy what you're trying to do until you get up and go look, and eventually you see it. You left the fridge door open, something. So with somebody like me, slightly more sensitive, it's like a car with a slightly better sound system that slightly has a higher volume than the other cars. Sometimes it's faint, sometimes it's boom boom. But of course, I'm in a giant static field of sand and wind. It's one of the reasons why I moved down here. And again, I got to be careful with how much I divulge because everybody, it's not just one or two people, it's everybody. That's what's really worrying me. At first, it was just like, I guess, one person picked being me, and then everybody else helped. Now, from what I can basically tell, they're all just in blitz mode. And whoever's wearing all dark that has enough of my persona under their lips, the girls roll down your windows and say, "You Daniel? Yes. Here, drink this, and don't worry about all these creepy, toothless heroin addict looking guys." Oh, okay. And I know I've got that, but I got shot in the face. I didn't lose my tooth because of drugs. And I've never done that drug, ever. Swear to God. Also, one of the reasons why I keep my hair long is for the drug test and something else, but it doesn't seem to matter. I thought I was going to try to prove all this, that, and the other, and... Here, look, I've got a golden apple. Oh, okay. Look, maggots under shit. But I have a golden apple. Well, we want to play with maggots under the shit. And that's what I know that seems like ridiculous and asinine, but that's what I've been getting from Tinseltown. I thought you guys wanted it. Like, you finally had somebody to get, who could get those types of objects. Now everybody's just yawning. I don't get it. But I'm not going to do it here anymore. This place is just rotten apples now. If you'll notice, let's see where my head is. I can't. My screen on the cell phone is broken, so I see a bunch of blurry lines. I'm trying to like visualize. You're seeing the clear picture once I upload it online. But if you look, we got. You see that little fire pit? That was from like 3 years ago. Center of that little stick pile. Keep following up the trail there. That's where I lay my head every night for the last 4 years. It's in a straight line, and it was by accident. Now, depending on how good your computer is and how good the camera on this front facing, because the back facing camera on this phone's broke. So now I got to do everything in selfie mode. Keep following up, and you see that little white dot way up there? Now, if I was to do something epic, just imagine yourself right in the center of all that symmetry. And it's, no, you're not getting beaten to death like freaking Jolie was. I don't know if she told them to, The title Prince of Misery came to me in, like, high school. It had a ring to it. It sounded familiar, and so I started looking into it, and sure enough, found my witch bottle, cracked it open, took a gulp, said, oh shit. It's not supposed to mean torture, rape women and kids until they're dead. But of course, these IQ-less drug addict tweakers somehow, girl after girl after girl after girl after girl has shown up here from LA and other places. Not to mention all the Lompoc girls. And it's just been a freaking rape fest. 50% of it is fake. A lot of the girls are in on it, on that side of the 50%. So right down the middle of all the girls, 50% like the rape thing, and 50% of that 50% are in on it. More than 50% of the other girls had no idea. They thought they were coming down here to meet me and have some kumbaya around a campfire, and the next thing you know, they're being lit on fire while being raped by a bunch of crackheads trying to impress some satanic celebrity. And no one was fucking listening. You can't get anything done like that. I tried to tell them, but they won't. So now we've got two problems. One, so all those ladies that got torture raped to death were replaced. Girls that look just like them, act just like them. Apparently their families can't even tell. Anybody ever does start to get a little bit of a hint, well, all they're going to do is button those pants. And that's like 90% of people are going to be like, alright, I'll keep it quiet. And you know it too. It sounds ugly because I verbalize it and everybody's going, you're an asshole, but it's my observation. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be. Anywho, incompleteness in all directions. We'll get to the bottom of it somehow. For now, everything's got to be capped off because it's just everything that I was researching is now being used to rape. That's it. Rape. That's another question. Why is it, and this is going to be a very tough question to ask, I don't think I want the answer. Please don't get mad at me for asking this question. But why does it sometimes feel like the second I start ranting and raving against rape, girls immediately go and start looking at the guy who will rape? Don't get mad at me. It's what I've been observing. It's like there's some kind of subconscious, oh, he's more ferocious. No, he's not. He's a coward. Beats on a girl who's tied up. No. So then I go over there and he's nothing but fucking polite. I hate this shit. Anyway. Let's see what's up. Where are we at with this? Oh, hell. Oh my gosh. 13:13. I was about to push the button, so we're gonna go ahead and stop it there, and then I'll just cut it off at 13:13. But that was epic. Anyway.